I want you to look at the images and I want you to see how these young women rate men versus women. Deli, let's pull up number 9 and watch this. This is incredible.
Rate pictures of people out of 10. Alright, so there's this guy first.
Oh my god. Negative 1 million.
Okay, what about this girl?
She's a 10. She's pretty.
She's a 10 out of 10.
Alright, what about this girl?
I think he's a 5.
Alright, what about this girl?
She's a 7.
She's a 7.
What about this girl?
She's a 5.
He's a 3.
Wait, so this guy's a 3, but this girl is a 10?
Yes, she's literally gorgeous. What do you mean? She's majestic.
But she's obese, though. Well, she is.
She is.
I know you're not talking looking like a whole Humpty Dumpty.
Do you think I'm fat?
Yes, you look like it.
Oh, baby. Where's that fat? Where's that fat at? I'm not body shaming. Isn't it a fact that she's obese?
She's not obese. She's gorgeous. What do you mean? She's literally more gorgeous than you.
But isn't it a fact that she's obese, though?
Yeah, but she's gorgeous. It doesn't matter if she's big. She's literally gorgeous. Why are you pointing out the fact that she's fat? Literally no one cares. I don't care. She's literally gorgeous.
Because isn't fat unattractive?
Pointing out. No.
No? Then why did you rate this fat guy negative 10?
Because oh my god, just shut the fuck up, you little white.
Okay, so do you see? So what's fascinating to me, so many things you see in this. The guy is just cool, calm, and collected. The women are there's young girls already. You can see the programming starts young, and they're kind of unhinged, cursing, defensive, whatever. You know how we talk about all the time, you can criticize men in modern day society, but you can't criticize women? Look at it. You got these obese women, big and fat women, right? And they're getting rated, it's an 8, a 9, a 10. They're beautiful. You see these guys that they're holding up pictures of, and the guys are fit. The guys are, slim. They take care of themselves. Oh, he's a 5. I don't like his hair. Oh, his nose. Isn't it a little bit crooked? Every time you got a woman that's 250 pounds on a good day, and it's who cares? How dare you say she's obese? So do you see the double standard that arises? Now, if you didn't care across the board and you were somebody that wasn't into looks and you gave a pretty, consistent answer across the board, fine. But these women now are being trained that it's okay to rip on men, but you can't say anything bad about a woman, ever. If she's fat, you can't say she's fat. If she's, whatever, you can't speak the truth. If she's a 5, you can't say she's a 5. You got to say she's a 10, right? But if the guy is an 8, you got to bump him down to a 6 because you get to be extra picky. And plus, don't those guys need their egos wrecked a little bit anyway? That is the messaging from the modern feminist movement. So I wanted you to see it on display in that moment. Like that, isn't it? And young. You're when does this start? Young. It starts in school. It starts in middle school.
All right, y'all. So first and foremost, this video is already discussing itself. It's sad the way that women are programmed to think that anything a man does isn't good enough. And the reason why I say that is because the whole body positivity thing is crazy to me. I'm not going to sit here and shame nobody because that's not my place. But the fact that you have guys that have good bodies, they look good, their bone structure is great. And just because we're taught as women to hate men and everything about them, you're going to sit there and put him down for what? But you're sitting over here telling a woman or saying a woman who's not a 10 and she's not majestic, who's obese, that she is a 10. That's really messed up. But you know what? I'm going to pass it to Black Spider Guy. What do you think about this?
I just think at the end of the day, this just showcases what we're talking about all the time, which is, a man is wrong no matter what. Women can do no wrong. Women are amazing. Women are fantastic. But a man in the same situation is deemed to be the opposite, which makes no sense and kind of shows the hypocrisy in equality. You can't say equality, but then at the same time designate men as a negative no matter what they do. And it's really sad to see that in the younger generation, in little girls, because, if it's in them right now, what's going to happen 10 or 20 years from now, that just means the problem is going to be exacerbated tenfold. It's just
exactly. And I want to add something to that because I really feel like we're programmed not to give a crap about men. Think about this. When you see, and this is going off topic, you see a woman and, she's putting her hands on a man. Nobody does anything. I've watched videos countless times. She's bombing on him, throwing things. Nobody does anything. Oh, yeah. The moment he pushes the woman, hey, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Why do they do that? That's insane.
Well, a man is relegated to his traditional role, but a woman is not. This goes back to what I was saying. Girls had a movement of empowerment, but men were relegated to staying the same no matter what. Right? So because of that, men are supposed to do this, but women are allowed to do whatever they want.
And one more thing, guys, 'cause I'm not done. Haven't you guys ever noticed why a lot of people say women shouldn't give advice? This is why. Because look at the advice they give. They lie all the time for what? To make somebody feel good. Like, I don't understand why women say things that aren't true. That guy in that video that had the ripped abs was not a 3, but she's rating him a 3.
Well, that's just a delusion, right? The delusion is deep seated within our society, thanks to the internet, thanks to the people that these girls follow. You know, was it Lizzo or Cardi B or any of these people that want to ignore certain things and want to promote other things? And because these people are popular, little girls watch these people and they emulate the things that these popular people also say is okay. When, you know, when they get older, obviously these things are going to change. But again, I'm more worried about how this is going to negatively impact the next generation. You know?
Exactly. And I want to add something too. I'm all for women empowerment if it's a healthy thing, but I've noticed a lot of women stand together when it's not really right. And the reason why I say that is because time and time again, I pay attention to everything, y'all. I'll look under people's posts. I'll see the best looking woman in the whole world. Comment section. Oh, you're ugly. Oh, you're trying too hard. Oh, you're this. Then I'll see a girl who's like a 2. Go bad B. Go this. Go that. And I'm like, whoa, what?
Well,
that's crazy.
You know why they do that? Girls compete with one another.
Yes.
Right? So if you're
Jealousy.
if you're an attractive woman, that you're basically, your value is higher than all the other girls. So girls will shame that attractive woman to lower her value to increase theirs. But if a girl is unattractive to a large margin, they'll all promote that girl and say that girl's awesome because they know inherently a man wouldn't particularly choose that woman. So they're basically sabotaging that girl, right? Whereas the girl that's pretty, they're trying to knock her down a peg so that their value increases. Happens all the time.
Jesus, that why you guys call me a pick me? Thank you. Bye, guys.